Hello and welcome to the new podcast about my book, Attempting Local. Attempting Local follows my journey as I explore Ireland, surf the waves of the North Atlantic, hike the country's rugged mountains, and travel throughout Europe, all while striving toward a master's degree. It's an extremely honest account of how tough it can be to leave everything behind and move abroad, though it simultaneously demonstrates the beauty of a life of solo travel. Episode number 1, Introduction. Over the course of a year, from August 2018 to the end of July 2019, I attempted to root myself in Ireland and discover who I was along the way. This novel is split naturally into 4 sections, fitting the reality of the 4 physical journals I wrote in throughout my experience. These parts are named as follows: Lost Inside, Found Outside, Home, and Homing. It's no surprise that I grew throughout the course of my journey, but I never forced that growth. I wanted to discover for myself how difficult it'd be to completely relocate abroad, to live, study, and work in a foreign country where I knew absolutely no one. I desired to test if this was even possible for me to achieve, or if I'd waver under the weight of the venture. The self that existed during the first semester, my first few months abroad, would have never considered I'd make it to the other side. But as I'm sure you can deduce from the titles of the 4 sections, that wasn't destined to be the case. It's not so much the fact that Ireland became home that's important though. It's crucial how that transition took place. So I promise you this: if you walk beside me through the struggles of the first semester and understand why this process was so difficult, it will be worth the reward, as it was for me. It'll be worth the price of admission to read about the life-changing adventures that later took place and to meet those I encountered along my path. All I ask is you remember this: for no quest comes without its costs, but those costs directly relate to what is gained by the journey's conclusion. The tougher the path, the more hardened the walker is by its terminus. This is Attempting Local, A Year Abroad in Galway, Ireland, a novel by Cullan McNamara. Hey everyone, I'm Cullan. Thank you for listening to the introduction of my new book, Attempting Local. For now, episodes will be released every week and I'll update you if anything changes. This novel took over 2 years to create, from the idea's inception to editing this final version. The endeavor first required about 8 months of planning, applying, and test taking to get accepted and then to prepare for university in Galway. I then worked through an arduous year-long accelerated master's program, all while traveling and experiencing the country, just to keep an entertaining and detailed handwritten journal to share with others. Lastly, I had to transcribe all 4 physical journals onto my laptop, edit, re-edit, send to editors, and send to publishers. This process took an immense amount of time and money, and I'm still working on the Attempting Local project. All I ask is, if you're passionate about this project, desire the information it provides, or just look forward to the fun listening experience that it'll offer, please go ahead and support it. Simply head to anchor.fm/Cullan-McNamara. Your help and support will go a long way in keeping this podcast up and running. You'll fuel my ability to create and share this beautiful and timely piece of work with all of you. So thank you again and enjoy listening.